Do I still know how to make a video? Did I ever know how to make a video? No.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello, fellow whips. Uh, it's been 84 years since I made a video. No, it's only been almost the one. Apologies for that. Not intentional. But as everyone is aware, last year was a flaming pile of garbo. So, videos just didn't seem something to be super caring about. Those aren't proper words. But anyway, I'm making this video because super exciting. As of today, January 26th, I am a 1 year auntie, which is super exciting. So I figured I would talk about some of the things that have happened in the past year, both on the transition side of things and also just life in general, that happened this year. Uh, wasn't great. Just baseline, just not great. Some really bad stuff happened, unfortunately. But starting with tea, let's see where to begin. My hairline has changed quite drastically in a year. That is very surprising. I have uh quite the Eddie Munster point to my head now. Uh as a few people have pointed out. I don't mind it. Uh I gave myself a haircut by myself and it's all right. It's not too bad. Hopefully it will get long again because there's stuff I want to do to it. So hairline, that changed. Face changes. I don't know if it's noticeable right now. I did unfortunately go off T for a little bit. There was some problems with my insurance, and so some stuff with my face I feel like started to go back to the way it was before, and also stuff with my body started to go back to the way it was before, and that was a living hell. Was 2 weeks, like, not like compared to the rest of 2020, but to start off 2021 with crippling dysphoria was not a fun experience. Let's see. Facial hair is slightly starting to come in. Like, I have a bit of a mustache, and these have been here for quite a while. That's just DOD or PCOS. But do have stuff like under the chin starting, and along here, and along here. It's probably going to be a slow process. Hopefully, I'm not going to be like my father and just have really a lot of difficulty with facial hair. No offense, Dad, if you see this. Hopefully, I will take over more my mother's side of the family because their side of the family seems to do a lot better with facial hair. Additionally, body hair has definitely increased. More on my legs than on my arms. Uh, but I tend to have fairly light facial hair, not facial, body hair anyways. And then voice drop. My voice has in fact dropped a bit. I feel like it hasn't dropped as much as I was hoping to, but other members of my family are trans men as well, and their voice also didn't drop, so maybe it's a family thing, which is weird to say. Let me see. Was there anything else? Yes, but not something I will talk to you lovely people about because most of you are people that know me way too well, and some of you don't know me well enough. So, gonna keep that on the download and on strictly need to know basis. Um, I did have some body changes. Like all here started to fill out a lot more. It looks like it's very filled out right now, but that is because I'm wearing clothes that give me a much more streamlined, straight, uh, body shape, and I think that's about it. For changes that I've super noticed. What is my hair doing? But going on to the year in general. Uh, some of you might remember in the previous two videos that I made, me speaking off camera to a little guy named Wallace. Um, uh, I'm going to try to not be sad about this. Some of you are aware of this, some of you are not. But I'll put either picture of him here or a picture of them there. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit better edited than I have in the past. But Wallace unfortunately passed away in uh I believe it was August. It's hard to remember just because it was kind of the most traumatizing thing to have ever happened to me. Um, but Wallace started to all of a sudden get very sick, and then a few weeks later passed in my arms, in this room that I'm currently recording in. This was his room, and now I've turned it into a living room space, uh, and all that. But um, losing him really messed me up for a bit, longer than a bit. I still have difficulty with it. 'Cause he was like the hugest curmudgeon in the world, but he was also very much in a way that a lot of people don't, not a lot of people, but some people don't understand. He was kind of my son, and to lose him, really sucked. But around the same time, I I might have lost Wallace, my rabbit, but I have a new son. So shortly before Wallace got sick, I found a stray cat near my house and brought him to the shelter, and it was found out that he had really significant pneumonia. And I wound up taking him back to my house, nursing him back to health, and he's stayed in my house ever since. His name is Harold. He is an all-white cat with a black tail. He also has like an exclamation point on his forehead. He's just about the dearest thing in my life right now. Just about. There's like a he's tied with somebody else. um Kinda, sort of. I don't know where that's going. Uh, but he's wonderful, and hopefully in the future, if I actually continue properly making videos, Harold will make his presence known. Uh, because he's wonderful. He's the greatest cat I've ever met. Um, Beyond that, despite COVID and despite being indoors so much, I actually put myself out there more than I have in the past and tried to actually meet some people. Sometimes it went very badly, and other times it went pretty damn good. I went on two physical dates in this year. One was like before COVID, and one was like during the lull in the fall and stuff. The one before COVID went horribly wrong. It's it's actually a hilarious situation, and if you guys want, I'll tell the story sometime. But then the one in the fall was fabulous and wonderful, and we'll see where that goes in the future. I don't know. I It would be cool if something comes of that. If not, that's also fine too. Maybe I'll still have a super cool friend. Uh, I also had a virtual date, which also went absolutely so bad. Maybe I'll tell that story sometime too. Who knows? Uh, I also attempted. A strong emphasis on attempted to go back to school this past fall. It did not go well. I So I have unfortunately very quickly learned that remote learning doesn't work for my brain because I am far too difficult, too easily distracted rather, uh, by literally everything. In the classroom, I can focus. I can focus so good. But sitting at my desk in my home, I'm like constantly like, ooh, what's this other thing? Ooh, some guy like messaged me. My mother's messaging me. My dad's calling me. There's this cool thing on YouTube right now. I'm gonna watch this in the middle of class because I can't pay attention. Um, so I wound up not doing well in school. I won't say how badly I did. Uh, just so people aren't like too terrible about it. Harold, are you coming to say hi? Hi. Hi, do you want to say hello to YouTube? You want to say hi to YouTube? We'll see if he joins. Uh, Al, that was my hand. But, yeah, school did not go well. Uh, so I decided to take a leave of absence for the semester that is currently in session. Uh, and we'll see. Hopefully, we'll be back to regular classes in the fall, and then I can get back on track with school because I would still very much like to do that. Uh, Other than that, for plans for this year of going back to school again, goals for this year are to lose weight. Um, I know I need to lose weight. A lot of my family on my father's side are very overweight, and it has definitely been a factor in my father's life and in his mother's life, whose passing before I was born was very much affected by her weight. Um, and another reason why I want to lose weight is because I would very much like to get top surgery, hopefully this year, just because right now my chest is the thing that is the biggest problem for me. I'm binding right now. I bind literally way too much, probably to an unhealthy degree, maybe. Um, but I literally just I cannot live with this chest. Like if I'm not binding, put a blanket across my chest so I can't feel it as much. Uh, or especially if I'm sitting and like my arms accidentally touch them, it's just a mental freak out. Sometimes Harold will start sitting on me and put himself on my chest, and if I'm not binding, I will freak out. Um, uh, that's like my main point of dysphoria at this current point uh, in transitioning. Voice still, yeah, is a huge problem. Lower dysphoria is it comes and goes. Uh, Sometimes I'm okay with everything that's happening in the lower half of my body, and other times I am like, dear God, no, this is wrong. Fix it. Somebody fix it. Uh, but yeah. So I think that was everything that I had planned to talk about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. But we'll see if I can actually continue making videos. Uh I won't promise anything just cuz uh p- promises you're never able to keep, like all that fun stuff. But yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. And thank you for all the people that I have in my life that have been wonderful and supportive. Thank you to the new people that I've met this year. You are fantastic. And those people will hopefully know who they are, because I'll probably be sending this off to various people, being like, "Hey, look at me! I actually did that thing that I used to do." But I will leave this here. Thank you again, everyone, so much for watching, and I will catch you all guys later. And everybody, keep progressing. Alrighty, bye bye.